Hey, it's Jennifer Sparks. I'm going to be your tour guide today. I'm in Laughlin, Nevada, and today we're going to be talking about the Tropicana. This video was filmed December 2025. We were here for 4 nights, and we were here for New Year's Eve. The Tropicana is located on South Casino Drive in a very good location. This video is going to be our 4 nights. This is going to be a full resort tour. This video is going to be best for anybody that is new to Laughlin and wants to see what the Tropicana is like and make a decision whether it's for them or not. Tropicana is a Caesars property, but there's also a Harrah's in town too, which I just made a video about as well. Throughout the video, I'll be discussing the comparisons between the 2 resorts. The Tropicana has valet parking, surface parking, and a parking garage. There was a Diamond 7-star check-in, but it was never open. We arrived a little early and our room wasn't ready yet, so we're gonna go take a little walk. There are 2 towers at the Tropicana. This one is called the Casino Tower, and it is located right by the casino, so this one's gonna be very handy if you really don't wanna walk far to the casino and the restaurants. That ship-looking hotel is the Colorado Belle. Unfortunately, that was a victim of the COVID pandemic. It's never reopened again. Beautiful views from up here. Even though Tropicana isn't a good location close to these hotels, it's on the opposite side of the street. So if you plan on hotel hopping or using the water taxi, you're gonna have to cross the street. We are gonna be staying in the Promenade Tower though, which is located really close to the parking garage. Does anyone know what the deal is with the footprints? Harrah's had that too. The Promenade Tower is taller and it is newer. It was built in 1993, this tower. The security here is pretty light. No key is needed to access the elevators. Our room is comped, and there is no resort fees because I have Diamond Plus status. This room has 2 double beds and is non-smoking. Come on in, let me show you around. This is our 2nd stay here at the Tropicana, and our room last time was pretty much exactly like it, except last time the room was banged up more. This one was in much better condition. It's pretty adequate in size. It's really not terribly small. It's just not very fancy. The furniture was pretty basic, and our lamp was tipping over. We got a drunk lamp. The bed and the bedding were fair. Not great, not bad, just fair.
Not bad.
Not bad.
Yeah, it's comfy.
No, it looks like it's in better shape than when we were here 2 years ago.
It's got some bruises, but it looks clean.
And that's pretty much how that goes. The room was clean and it wasn't in bad shape. It's dated, but it's not terrible. It's, you're here to sleep and shower pretty much when you come to this resort. It's not luxury by any means. None of the rooms are. So even asking for a different room really wasn't going to help too much. These rooms have plantation shutters rather than blackout curtains, so it never really fully gets dark in here if that's something that would bother you. I personally didn't mind the shutters. It fits with the tropical theming that Tropicana has. Our view is rear facing the mountains. If you want to see the other resorts, ask for a view of the river. And obviously the higher the floor, the better, for a better view. There are suites available that are larger, but bear in mind, nothing is really luxury at this resort. Okay, let's go check out the resort. Other thing I want to add too is they blocked off our Roku. So there was no way if you bring your own Amazon stick or Roku that you could hook it up. Everything is blocked. This tower has a glass elevator as well. As I mentioned earlier, this tower is taller and it is newer, but it is farther from the casinos and the restaurants. You're going to have to walk a little bit to get to them. And I will show you everything throughout this video. This part of the video was taken about 4 a.m. Believe me, it did not look like this during our stay. It was very busy. It was New Year's Eve. Plus the casino was offering a tier upgrade promotion. They were having some sort of raffle. Plus people were here last minute trying to get their next status before the New Year's start. January 1st, everything goes back to 0. So a lot of people were here trying to upgrade their statuses. There's a game room here. There were more kids here than there were at Harrah's. I don't know why, but between the 2 Caesars properties, this one had a lot more families that I saw during our stay. The dining options are good. There's nothing fancy here. Like if you like fine dining, you're not gonna find it here. You're better off going to Harrah's or another resort. There are a couple sit-down options, but most of it feels like a food court. But with that being said, this place is really casual and it's kind of on the smaller side, so it's easy to navigate. During our visit, they had a small breakfast buffet available. It's located in the Carnegie's takeout area. I believe it was like $15 that you could have this rather than a sit-down meal. But it seems like most people go to Carnegie's for breakfast. This is kind of like a cafe diner. And they were offering during our stay, buy one, get one for $1 meals, which made it a great value. That wasn't for everything though, that was just for select items. Oh, here's the buffet info. Saturday and Sunday, $9.99. There were also $2.99 value meals. This was one of the buy one, get one for $1. My husband Kelly got the meatloaf and I had a chicken sandwich. And they were both pretty good. We went there for breakfast one morning too and did the same thing. Buy one, get one for $1. We got the French toast and I ended up getting the biscuits with the eggs and the hash browns. It was good. You know, it was a great deal. Another quick and casual place that you could go is the Poolside Cafe. This is good for breakfast or an anytime snack. They even have ice cream. You could enter through the resort or through the pool area. I neglected to film it, but we had breakfast here one morning. We had bagels and coffee. The bagels were excellent. Mine was like cheddar cheese with jalapenos. It was really good. Toasted with cream cheese, loved it. If you're enjoying this video tour and finding it helpful, can you do me a favor and please like the video? And to view more of my other videos of Laughlin resorts, including Tropicana and Harrah's and other resorts, I'll leave a playlist at the end of this video. Let's check out more dining options. Probably the most fanciest place on this property is Brew Brothers. This seems to be in a lot of Caesars properties out west. And we really like this place. They have great beer. We dined here twice during our 4-night stay. Once on New Year's Eve. It's like a brewery and a pub and a sports bar all put together. But we enjoy it. The food is really good and the staff is really good and professional. Probably the best we found on site. Like Harrah's, we felt like the staff at Tropicana was hit or miss. Some people were excellent, some not so much. Kelly's sporting his Atlantic City shirt. Happy New Year! We were happy to get a table for New Year's, even though it was just pizza. They gave us hats and horns. It was fun. This 4-night visit to Tropicana is part of our visit out west. We're here for 3 weeks. We're visiting Lake Tahoe, Reno, Las Vegas, Laughlin, and then we're going to go to Arizona next. Our second visit here, we got a salad and another pizza. And this beer, the peanut butter coffee chocolate porter, so good. Wow, what was that? That was so unexpected. I was like really blown away. That guy could really kill it on the guitar. They had a lot of live music going on when we were there at the Tango Lounge. Now we're going to check out the pool area at the Tropicana. Here's the bad news with the Tropicana is Harrah's got it beat as far as the beach and the pool here. Though this pool is nice. Here's the entrance to the bagel shop I showed you before. You could go grab an ice cream or a coffee or a snack. You need an activated room key to get into this area. There was a pool and a hot tub, and they were both open during our stay in December. I know we're really far down south, pretty much right in Arizona, but it gets chilly here. It felt like 30 degrees. It might have been about 50, but it was very windy. Bring some warm clothes if you visit in the winter. Now I'm going to show you the Tango Lounge. This is where the band was playing before. One of the more disappointing things for us, not that it was a really big deal, but the drinks here weren't that great. Because we have Diamond Plus, we were allowed 2 free drinks a day, but they were very difficult to get. And one time we were able to get one over here while we were playing video poker. And I asked for an espresso martini, and it was literally like a paper cup that had like maybe a shot glass full of like Baileys. It was like the strangest thing ever. They do offer free drinks at the slot machines and at the video poker bar if you could get them. We had a server come once and she took our order and never came back. Not sure what happened there. So it was a little challenging for us to get cocktails there. Again, not a big deal for us. but it could be for other people. Just wanted to share that. I love that they have live music though, and you hear it throughout the casino. That part about the Tropicana, I love. The sound and the lighting was very good. Let's go take a look at the casino. The ceiling was very high, but unfortunately it did not help with the smoke situation there. I don't know, Laughlin, there's a lot of chain smokers. I mean, people that smoke one cigarette after another after another. At Tropicana, you can find a small sports book and also bingo. Bingo has its own room. I tried that once in Foxwoods in Connecticut, and it gave me anxiety. I was like, oh my God, I can't keep up with this. If you're staying at Tropicana, there is a shuttle to Harrah's. I want to mention that there is no fitness center at Tropicana, but you are welcome to go to Harrah's to use the fitness center there. So if that's something that's very important to you, you may want to consider staying at Harrah's. Back to the smoking, and believe me, I'm not trying to sound like a whiner over here, but they have a non-smoking section, but it's literally maybe 15 machines. That's it. The rest of it is smoking. And I'm telling you, there's a lot of smoke in here. At least when we were there. It was very busy when we were there. This is taken at 4 in the morning. That's like the only time that my lungs could take it. As far as more dining goes, while we were staying there, we walked across the street to the Golden Nugget. We had breakfast there one morning, and we also drove out to Arizona. They have a lot of really authentic, right across the river pretty much, really authentic Mexican cuisine there. So we went to have lunch there one day, and it was excellent. I've never seen this S'mores Money game before, and it looked adorable. It's like 3D. I'm like, I have to try this. You know, let me throw $100 in and see what happens. I'm only playing minimum bet. I like to play more, but I still have to go to Arizona, and the Harrah's over there. So I'm trying to save money for that trip too. Especially when I don't know a game, I start on minimum bet and see how it's doing before I up my bet. That's how I do it usually. Has anybody ever seen or played this game before? This is the only place I've ever seen it. But it is adorable, but it was a money sucker. But of course, I'm now determined to see what the bonus feature is going to be like. These sounds and graphics keep getting more and more immersive. I just can't even imagine how they are going to even improve on these in the future. Nothing really impressive, but I got on a streak where I won a little bit of money back. I think I won $5. All right, this is a money suck. This is so cute, though. Gonna take my money and get out of here. I'm gonna go to a game that's more familiar to me. I play this game a lot in Atlantic City. I got the free game feature right away, which is always a treat. So the big question, would I stay at the Tropicana again? Honestly, if I come to Laughlin, I'm really interested in checking out the other casinos that are in the area, even if I have to pay a little bit for them. So if I came on the off season and it wasn't so busy and it wasn't so smoky, I probably could do this. If I got comp rooms at Tropicana, it would definitely be tempting, but given my situation here where I couldn't breathe, I'm not sure if this would be a right fit for me unless they go non-smoking. But honestly, most of the casinos in Laughlin are smoking. I also didn't appreciate that they disabled the Rokus. I know some places don't have the availabilities to hook them up, but they purposely disable them, which I kind of think stinks because I work a lot, obviously, making videos, and I'd like to see them on a TV before I publish. So this was a very big negative for me because then I couldn't really work efficiently. The service and the drinks and the rooms not being remodeled, those are little small things for me. It really is not that big. I just mention them because I feel like I like to be fair in my videos. I'm definitely not trying to bash this place. I'm just trying to be honest about my experience there. And look, I won $13 back. It's better than putting $13 more in, right? Another one of my favorites is Double Chili Mania, and I was doing pretty good on this. I hit a couple good ones. Now for the things I like about Tropicana, it's in a good location. It's not on the water, but it's across the street from it. But it's close to the other hotels, so you don't have to really worry about driving around if you don't want to. For me, the food options are fine. I really don't need fancy meals. I'm pretty fine, especially with Brew Brothers. I really like that, and that peanut butter beer, believe me, is really good. But as I mentioned before, this hotel is easy to navigate. It's smaller. Check-in was fast. The girls at the check-in were really nice. Like I said, it's inconsistent with the staffing. Like, some people are nice, some people aren't, but that wouldn't ruin a vacation for me. I just like to say it because it would ruin someone's vacation. And I'm trying to, kind of be a mediator between hotels and guests. Sort of like a matchmaking dating site. I want to get the right guest at this hotel. And if this isn't for you, I want to find the right hotel for you. During my 8-night stay here, 4 nights here and 4 nights at Harrah's, we're able to go see most of the hotels, and I'm going to be making a video about our walk around there. So if you are thinking of going to Laughlin and you're not committed to Caesars and you want to see what the other hotels are like, I'll be making a video of that as well. Oh, come on, give me some more money.
Oh, come on, that was lousy. That wasn't nice. Okay, did that right? A multiplier on that, damn it.
For anybody that's watching who's wondering about the diamond status days, they have the diamond status room when you check in, but that wasn't open. But they did have a diamond status line, which we didn't need. There really wasn't anybody there. They do not have a diamond status lounge, but they gave us 2 free drinks a day. We only received one, and that was that little drink I told you about in the Dixie cup. That was a little strange. But we did get party favors from Brew Brothers. Now we're heading out. We're going to be heading over to Arizona. We're going to be staying at Harrah's AK Chin. That video will be coming up soon. Also coming up, I'm now compiling a video of our walk-around tours of the other casinos in Laughlin. Are you from Laughlin or go there often? I'd love to hear from you. Let me know in the comments where you like to go and hang out and gamble. Check out my playlist to see my video tour of Harrah's. Also coming up, our ride on Route 66 and Oatman. I hope you guys join me over in Arizona, Harrah's AK Chin. This is your host and your tour guide, Jennifer Sparks. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. It's been a pleasure. I hope my video tours inspire you to book that vacation and pack your bags and go. Every day is a gift. Make the most of them. Always remember to be well to yourself and kind to others. Safe travels to you and good luck in the casinos.